Welcome back, everyone. We've reached the semifinals of the 2023 QubicaAMF Bowling Promotion Tour Masters Series. Can Liz Johnson secure her 6th consecutive victory and advance to the final against Germany's Dennis Gudenheide? Only number 2 seed Danielle McEwan stands in her way. Kicking off the stepladder was Lindsay Boomershine of the U.S., who defeated Clara Guerrero and then Jaime Gonzalez. Then she fell to Liz, who then defeated in sequence Manuel Ortolora, Gwendol Joliffe, Matt McNeil, and Jack Blythe. And here she is now in the semifinal, looking to win her 6th in a row and run the ladder from the 7th seed position. It would be a tremendous feat if she can pull it off. And here is Liz kicking things off on the left lane. She's balled down to that Wolverine Moss. She's gone back and forth between that and the Phase 2. We are, of course, on the Gateway Arch 42-foot oil pattern, and there Liz starts off with a mixer 10-pin, not quite getting the turn through the pocket she was looking for. And here is Liz cross lane to cover up that 10-pin. Oh no, got that a little bit left and leaves herself open in the first. Very uncharacteristic miss by Liz Johnson. I've been watching her bowl for decades. I can't remember her ever missing a 10-pin, to be honest. So you got to believe maybe she's a bit tired. This has been a heck of a run she's made through this stepladder, and must have taken something out of her. So let's see how Danielle responds to that gift from Liz. And she responds perfectly by tripping the 4 and kicking things off with a perfect strike. Danielle McEwan. Danielle averaged 229 through this qualifying to Liz's 217. So Danielle certainly has a good look on this pattern. That's a night road she's throwing there. She got that out to the right, and it turned up very nicely through the pocket. I think as these lanes are in transition, we've had all these games bowled on them. She's able to move left and go around the pattern a little bit. You can see how she's out to the right. Oh, look at that ball turn through the pocket. That was perfect. And I think Danielle has a very, very good look at this late stage in the stepladder, given the way the lanes have broken down. Whereas Liz is still trying to point basically 10 and 11, which is where she started. So she's going to start seeing a little bit more early hook, burning energy, not seeing the right path through the pins on the back end. And let's see if she can overcome that and put some strikes together here. Unfortunately, that's a 7-pin for Liz, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see if Liz can come back here after that missed 10-pin. And she will, I believe, convert this 7-pin without any problem. And Liz has been going back and forth on that left lane with the Moss versus the Phase 2, no problem there on the 7-pin. And Liz, of course, win or lose, a very impressive performance here in this Bowling Promotion Tour Masters Series 2023 edition. Shout out to Bruno Bidone, who is our sponsor and promoter of this series, and he and Marc Chavet provide the French commentary for these matches. My name is Bruce Hull, and I'm your international commentator. It's my honor to be involved with these great matches. And here is Liz once again with the Moss, and that, way out to the right. And that ball just did not pick up off the dry at all. And watch this go right through the break point and down for the 1-2-10 washout. And I'm going to wager that's the last we see of that Moss on that left lane, because that ball just did not even try to respond as she got it out to where, in theory, there are dry boards. Now she goes for the washout, and unfortunately, no, does not make it. And now it's 2 out of 3 opens for Liz Johnson, kicking things off. And Danielle McEwan already with a double, so already a sizable lead for Danielle. And let's see if she can extend that by tripling here. And once again, Danielle, look at that inside around 3rd arrow. And that came up a little bit late, flat 10. It should be a no problem spare for Danielle. Danielle, of course, 8-time PWBA Tour titleist with 2 majors, 5 other titles, including numerous international titles. She won the Lucy with E.J. Tackett in 2021, and again this year with Anthony Simonson. So a fantastic performance in Houston this year by Danielle McEwan. She's been on Team USA since 2012. And that would make 11 years. So no problem on the pickup there on the 10-pin for Danielle. Once again, the winner faces Dennis Grunheid, tournament leader. And another nice shot there, perfect through the pins. And there is a strike for Danielle, looking very strong. And let's see if Liz can recover from these two opens and put some strikes on the board. And a great shot there by Danielle. Again, edge to Danielle because she can get her feet left, cross 2 or 3 boards inside of Liz, and yet hit the break point outside of Liz to catch the dry. So she's got a better shape, but the way that the lanes have broken down as we're, 7 games now. This is our 8th match into this step ladder. So and there's another good shot for Liz. Watch this one go right to the pocket. And unfortunately, the 6-pin just nudges the 10, but won't take it out. Unfortunately, just a bad break there by Liz on a good shot. And another 10-pin for Liz, no problem there. But unfortunately, spares are not going to do it at this point, I don't think, against Danielle. She's looking very strong and very lined up. Of course, Danielle looking to win her 2nd title here. She won the Women's Series crown and finished 2nd in the overall singles, losing only to Valentine Saulnier in the final. So Danielle having a very, very strong showing at this 2023 QubicaAMF Bowling Promotion Tour. And there's a good shot by Liz. Oh, and gets the friendly tap on the 10-pin. Maybe that made up for that ring 10 she just left. And she says, come on, come on, come on, and splats them. Thank you very much. Thank you for the carry. And let's see if she can put some together and try to put some pressure on Danielle coming up. Danielle already up 34. And let's make that 44. She's got 2 doubles to Liz's 2 opens. So that's 40 plus counts. So beautiful shot there. That would be a 44-pin lead, and we're only in the 5th frame here in this semifinal match. And let's see if Danielle can put yet another one up on the board here. And these are no doubt strikes. These are not mixers. They're not slap 10s even. They're just flush in the pocket. And how about one more there? Perfect shot there by Danielle. Oh, she looks strong. If I were Dennis Grunheid, I'd be watching right now, and I'd be getting ready for a very tough match for what looks like a very tough Danielle McEwan. However, we have seen bigger comebacks, and if anybody can do it, it's Liz Johnson. Let's see if she can put some strikes together here at the back end of the game. Yeah, that's left a little bit, right at it. I think she intentionally missed left a little bit just to get at the pins, but unfortunately it's still a flat 10. Can't get it to carry. So Liz just can't buy a double here. And just can't put anything together. And oh, does she miss another 10-pin? No, makes that one. But unfortunately, Liz now only at a 2:15 possible pace, whereby Danielle already cruising at a 2:29 pace. So Danielle would need a pretty bad open, and Liz would have to go sheet to have any chance here. And she goes back to the phase 2 on the left lane, and no doubt about that one. And good shot there by Liz. And she says, why did I go away from that phase 2 on that left lane? Oh yeah, why? Because I had some questionable reaction. I can see why, but certainly that phase 2 did the job there on that shot. So here's Danielle in the 7th. 44-pin lead. Can she extend it even more? Another good release. Perfect strike again. Boy, these are just no drama strikes right through the flush part of the pocket, and just perfect shots by Danielle. And look at how deep she is. That's around 15. It's going out to maybe 8 or 7 and turning through the pocket perfectly. And here we go. Danielle now comfortably in the 230s. Let's see what she does here. That's a little bit right maybe, and there's a ring 10. Really the only thing we're seeing out of her is 2 10 pins so far, otherwise perfect. And another good shot there, and just going about her business. And beautiful shot there. Cross lane, plastic ball, no problem. Liz now must strike really to have any chance in this match. She's in the right lane, 215 possible. And unfortunately, Danielle already in the 230s, as we mentioned. Danielle would have to go open, even if Liz were to strike out. And that's out the window, unfortunately. Well, good run, Liz. Congratulations on 5 consecutive victories in a stepladder. Most of the time, if you're ever in a stepladder and you win 5 in a row, you're probably going to win the tournament. So I got to say that this is an impressive run by Liz. And here she is now, just taking it to the spare ball just to cover the 1-2-4, and we'll just bowl it out at this point. And it will be Danielle McEwan moving on to face Dennis Grunheid in our final. That'll be right here on this YouTube channel. So if you could hit like and hit subscribe, you'll be notified when new videos come out on this channel. And indeed, a new tour is starting up very soon here, coming up at the last couple of weeks of September of 2023. And be looking forward to those matches. New team competition, and there's Liz coming up light there with the 2-pin. And once again, Bruno Bidone doing a stellar job recruiting and putting together teams for his latest competition that we'll be starting to film just coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So good shot there by Liz on the cover. And now Danielle will just be cruising. She could actually experiment here if she wanted to try 1 or 2 different things in advance of her match against Dennis. No, same shot. Good shot. Right through the pocket. And how about another strike there? Putting her solidly now in the 230s. Possible 250. 258 she could shoot. And good shot there. I'll tell you, that night rose is looking really good. It's hard to tell how she has it drilled with the dark coloring on the ball there. And comes up a little high for an 8-pin. That'll put her in the 230s for Danielle McEwan. Stay tuned for an interview with Marc, Chavet, and Liz Johnson. It'll be very interesting to hear Liz's perspective on this match. I know she's come a long way in this stepladder. We'll hear what she has to say about it, because once again, anytime you win 5 in a row, you're likely to win the tournament, and Liz did just that. So great run by Liz Johnson. Congratulations. She's a great champion, and she will be back many times in the future. And Danielle just cleaning up that 9-pin. And then cleaning up on, Messenger runs across right in front of the 10. That's going to put her out at 237. Great game by Danielle. Could have been much higher. Didn't miss the pocket. Only a couple of 10 pins and a 9-pin for Danielle. And I would look for a great match here between her and Dennis Grunheid coming up. And here is Liz finishing off. And how about a weird mixer 8-pin? That was a strange hit. And unfortunately, Liz, as she makes this, is going to put her in the 170s. You can tell that's a tired game. I think a game where she kind of lost her reaction, and very uncharacteristic of Liz Johnson. But again, she'll be back in the future, no doubt about that. Great champion that she is. Ooh, here's the Moss, just trying to get something going down the lane, I think, as soon as possible. She's going to try the Moss on this lane. And again, straight out. This will probably strike. No, another 10 pin. So she says, nothing I could have done. 172 for Liz. And congratulations to Danielle McEwan. Once again, stay tuned for the interview between Marc Chavet and Liz. We'll be listening to her perspective on this match and look at some statistics here. We've got Danielle McEwan 7 strikes. Liz only able to muster 2 strikes in that game. Clearly a tired game. 2 opens, 6 spares for Liz, and Danielle 3 10 pins and 1 9 or 3 10 pins, 1 9 pin, and 237 for Danielle, 172 for Liz. Stay tuned for the interview, and we'll see you back for the final.
Voilà la fin de cette demi-finale incroyable, 100% américaine, avec la victoire de Danielle McEwan face à Liz Johnson. Mais alors attention, parce que Liz Johnson aujourd'hui, c'est 5 matchs disputés, 6 en totalité sur cette Master Series. On va prendre la température tout de suite. Liz, that was one hell of a run. 5 matches today, 6 altogether in this Master Series. We thought at one point you're going to take it all the way, but towards the end it's really difficult just to keep the steam going and just to stay up to par, whether it's mentally or physically. Tell us about that.
I just had a train with Danielle. She's been bowling great all week, as she has all year, and I just ran out of gas physically, mentally, and my ball reaction kind of ran out of gas as well. So I tried to manipulate my shots, and I just couldn't do it towards the end. But I'm happy the way I bowled today. I won 4 matches. Normally that would get you a win, but it was one of the longer step ladders I've ever been a part of, and it's been a great week and a great day. And I thank Bruno for all his great work and helping us out, and bringing the promotion tour here to France, my second time to France, and it's been an awesome week. I can't thank them enough.
Voilà, Lise qui nous dit effectivement, Danielle c'est une sacrée compétitrice, elles se sont entraînées et affrontées tout au long de la semaine, mais là ça a été un petit peu trop, c'est vrai qu'elle était un petit peu à court de jus, que ce soit mentalement, que ce soit physiquement, elle a vraiment donné tout ce qu'elle a pu donner, mais après c'était ses réactions de boule qu'elle ne contrôlait plus, qu'elle ne dominait plus, et par conséquent c'est Danielle qui a été jusqu'à la qualification pour la finale. Elle en profite également pour remercier Bruno Bidone, l'organisateur de cette Promotion Tour, tout simplement, avec cette Master Series également à laquelle elle a participé. Elle a précisé également, Lise, que c'était l'un des step ladders dans lequel il a fallu qu'elle dispute le plus de matchs qu'elle ait connus. Donc là aussi, on la remercie pour son concours. Liz, great to have you with us here. Thank you so much for being in attendance. Thank you.